And welcome back to another episode of the Late Show with T and J. My name is. We're cutting that. We're cutting that. Fucked up.
We're not cutting that shit.
I'm
We're
fucking
rolling.
cutting it.
Roll the
No,
footage.
fuck off.
Nah.
We're cutting that.
Here we go. Ready? You gotta look down. Look down. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yeah, no, but we're not keeping that in.
Oh, we're keeping this in.
I'm deleting the shit out of that. Fuck, it's your turn. God damn it. You got the boys the next couple of days, so never mind. Aha. I have to.
Here we go. It's a slate.
All right. Hit me with the clacker.
T&J.
Hit me with the clacker. Clack.
The slate.
All right, and welcome back to another episode of the Late Show with T and your fucking hell. I'm off the fuck up.
I'm sorry. It's like,
yeah, fucking shit. What happened? I nailed it every other time, and this time I'm like, fuck.
I was like, the whole time I'm waiting for it to happen, but like, all right, so here we go. Slate
low key is gonna keep happening because I fucked up. All right, and welcome back to another episode of the Late Show with T and J. I am your host, comedian Jovi, with my co-host
T Breezy for she's.
See, I would have. Here's the thing, we clipped a couple other intros because I kept fucking up. I would have preferred those, other than your random fucking intro. I can't stand it. I can't.
It's got to be different every time.
No, be normal. Also,
man,
here's why I hate you this week. You ready for it after your camera? All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Bro, the exercise you had me do today.
Yeah.
I can't walk up the stairs straight. Bro, I had to go and take a nap after because I'm like, I don't want to do anything else. I am going to lay down.
That's what every trainer wants to hear.
I did it, and I said, yo, you can't say a damn thing for whatever I've put her through. It was nothing in comparison.
How were your scores for the conditioning piece?
I gotta look at what I forget. What was in the conditioning? The Superman.
15-minute, as many rounds as possible. I think I had
where I was doing the squat. Fucking.
I think it was like 15 air squats.
I did the air squats. I only got through like 5.5, if I were to be completely honest.
That's not bad at all. That's actually really good.
I hated every moment of it. I got through the first 5 minutes. You said you're probably gonna hate me into the first 5. I said, nah, I'm gonna be fine with that. I've been conditioned. I've been gaming myself for this whole time. 5 minutes, I was like, all right, we in there, we doing it. 5 minutes later,
like, yo, this is still going on.
It's still good. There was no end in sight for a while yet, and I said,
right, like,
I hate this, man.
When you're in it, time just like there's no concept. It's
so slow. No, because it felt like forever in the year.
Right.
By the time minutes. I got to the cool down part with the Superman, the Romanian, is that deadlift?
Romanian deadlifts.
Yeah, those. But if I had done that first, it wouldn't have been so sloppy toward the end. But that's just my thighs were fucking. I'm still noodles going up the steps. I'm finally going all right on a flat surface, but steps, I'm taking deep breath. Like I'm pregnant or some shit, walking down the damn steps.
See, now you just gotta stretch, get that recovery in. That nap is a good
Yeah,
thing.
I do.
That's recovery
I
right there.
had to take a nap. I was tired as hell, but I did feel better after the nap for sure, though.
Good.
But that's the reason I hate you this week is because that's not a great way to start the week.
That's an awesome way to start the week. Tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Why did I do this? Why? Oh, that's right. Because I got a trip coming up, and I'm trying to look good, at least a little bit. I'm trying to slim down a little bit and at least tone up some. You know what I mean? I think that's doable in my time allotted. We're going to San Diego here at the end of May for a vacation, and I don't know. Winter time, I let myself go. Oof, goddamn, did I let myself go?
Oh, he did that. He did that. Oh god damn. Like R.I.P. You were about to pour one out for your homies.
I'm like, yo, I did damage to my body. But here's a lot of it was because I had a back injury for a little while, and then my blackouts were just causing me hell. So I started going to the doctor again to get all that situated. I think I mentioned that previously, but it was one of those things. I didn't feel comfortable hitting weights or even going too long on the bike because of how lightheaded I was getting so easily. But now I'm finally past that point, and now the blackouts just come when I'm done. Mm-hmm. It's progress. It's definitely safer. Although there was one moment today I said, yo, let me take a quick break because get a little light.
Be honest with me. Were the breaks in between how I had them set 2 to 3 minutes of rest? If you took a little bit longer, that's fine. To be honest with you,
I had to take brief breaks in between. Like I would do so many of the set, and then I'd be like, let me take like 30, 45 seconds, walk around, kind of stretch my legs a little bit, and then get back into it. And that was kind of my rotation because I wanted to finish it and at least finish it well in the technique form. And for that, I needed to take more breaks. But I made it through. I did all of it. I hated it. I hated every bit of it. But I also had a good mentality toward the end of it. I was like, there's some value toward the end. I just need to keep that in mind. So I just want to be healthier. It's just the blackouts cause a lot of problems.
Right.
But other than that, it felt good. It did. I wanted to bitch to you some more earlier, but I was like, nah, I'll save it for the show. I'll throw light jabs at him this way and that.
Yeah.
And that's why your hair.
You forewarned me that you were probably gonna talk some shit, and I was like, I know you're going to because you're like, why? Like, do you hate me? You're like, no, it's not about hating you,
bro. Because I looked at it and then I said, yo, he don't like your boy for real. He just, the disrespect.
Dude, I had fun. I had fun putting the program together.
Oh, that's good for you. I'm really hoping once I get past the week, it'll really start settling in. But I just got to get used to these different movements that you got me doing. So it's fine. It's cool. What you got going on? What you got for me?
Before we move on, I will admit there's going to be a progression. So you'll have some rest and active rest.
Active rest. So at least where my heart rate is coming down, but I'm still moving.
Yeah, it's just to keep your body moving. You know, a body at rest stays at rest type of deal, and it's just to keep you loose, keep you moving. That way, you're not too tight, and it's also really good. It is good. You get gains that way.
Fucking gains.
Yeah,
can't believe we used to be those douches. Just saying that. You're still that douche. I mean, that clearly your expression is still that douche.
I mean, it's more of a joking matter now.
Now.
Beforehand, I'm complete the fifth.
Where you were committed to. Dude, you really were though. I mean, but you're back on doing the reels and stuff, which is dope. You're getting out there showing. Because I know you wanna run your own gym one day. That'd be pretty dope. So You're showing
I was
people your
actually looking
talents
into
now.
more because I was going to do a master's program, but I think I'm going to debate. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is just get the experience coaching,
Mhm.
and just rack that up because I have a little bit of experience coaching groups, but as far as CrossFit
Mhm.
classes and being actually like like
Yeah, because
structured that
you've
way,
taught lacrosse and shit like that too, though, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So
lacrosse,
it's like
basketball, baseball.
you've been
Um,
coaching for a minute, so you really do have the experience behind you. It's not just
yeah.
funneling it in a different area. That's what's up, though. What's up? God damn, there's like this one hair in my mustache, like a fucking cowlick where it just wanted to stick up, and
That's
I'm
like
just like, yo, I'm out here looking and touching on my face like a fucking coke head, like, yo. But no, I just swear it's just this one hair. It's just I see it in my peripheral. It's bothering the shit out of me.
which
Not to,
that reminds me.
hmm.
I said there was something. Someone told me something earlier that was kind of a compliment that I know you wouldn't appreciate because it just it's going to go to my head because I got gassed up by it.
Of
But
course.
it was a little bit of a backhanded compliment at the same time. I don't know if it was intentional. Maybe it was, but so I got a haircut. I'm at the
Yeah.
gym, and one of the trainers there, one of the coaches, Ray, he's like, hey, he's like, I like the Chris Hemsworth thing you got going on. He's like, yeah, you look like Chris Hemsworth, just a lot smaller.
I like the joke, but dude, the fact that he compared you to him,
Right?
disrespect.
I was like, I don't know if you're making fun of me or if that's a legit compliment, but like, I'm
Oh
gonna take it as
no,
a
he
compliment.
definitely made fun of you.
I'm taking it
Like,
as a compliment.
just
But
just
the smaller
smaller.
part that hurt. That hurt. But like I'm not on steroids and I don't have millions of dollars and people making me
True.
meals.
You're at this time not paid to do that. Because he
Yeah,
gets paid to have that as his job. And like you said, they get help. They're not natural. There's no way.
I don't believe it. I believe they put in the work. I don't believe they're natural.
Oh yeah, you have to. You still have to put in the work. It's not like muscles are just gonna come from taking roids. It's you still got to be pumping constantly to keep it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Otherwise, your body will
That's why
deflate.
the internet trolls are kind of annoying when they do that. They're like, oh, if I took steroids, I'd be that size too. Like, well, okay, no. One, you still have to put in the work. You still have to eat right
Yeah. Well, I think
to
that's
get a certain
questionable.
body type. To get a certain body type for sure.
No, because here's the thing. Do you know how many NFL players eat like trash? They eat
Well, yeah.
candy like all the damn.
Well, because they gotta keep that size, like, but they gotta
That's
be
their no. That
they gotta be big, big.
they admit that those that's their main diet. They like I got a sweet tooth. Marshawn Lynch, he's eating Skittles before the game, during
Mid
the game,
game.
after the game. I'm like, my man's got a sweet tooth. That's not for the recovery sugars. No, that's what Gatorade's for. Like my man just likes his candy. Uh, and Ocho Cinco, Chad Ocho Cinco, he has a podcast where he talks to different ex NFL players, and the amount of times I've heard that, I'm like, whatever gets you through, because shit, I want to be like that where I can eat candy all the time. That's what I was. I was maintaining, but then once I stopped biking, that's when eating candy didn't slow down, and the fat
Right.
gains did.
It's always how it
Oh,
goes, huh?
speaking of looks, though, I think you had a bit of a incident earlier this week or over the weekend, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
So,
what's up?
I decided to try to get back into the dating scene,
Mm-hmm.
just to see what it's like. Dip my toes in the water, and I got
Murky waters.
I got
Hella
dragged
murky
in by a
waters.
whale.
Oh shit!
All right, that was mean. That was mean.
That was
She wasn't. She wasn't mean.
rough.
All right, she was. All right, so little
Are you
backstory.
calling yourself Jonah?
No, because I didn't get swallowed.
Fair.
uh,
That took a turn.
so listen, for any women, if any, that pay attention to this, tell your friends, tell your girlfriends, stop with those angle shots that make it seem that you're skinny, or it's really hard to tell. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna make me sound shallow, but hey, I like what I like. Okay, and I also don't like to be deceived. You know, if I'm gonna show up to a date that where we agree upon to meet, and I'm looking my best, okay, I didn't lie about my size. What I'm doing, all right. I didn't take a group photo with a bunch of other chicks, and one of them was hot, and put that as the profile one. Look,
Yeah.
we know Dan. I caught on. I'm onto it now.
We all know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If it's a group photo and that I'm swiping left because I know she's the ugly one or the chubby one. And look, I'm sorry. I know it sounds shallow. People are gonna call me out on this, maybe whoever listens to this. But listen, we all have our certain things that we like. Okay. Girls don't have to like me for whatever particular reason. All right.
Mm.
They're attracted to certain things.
Let me interject just one moment, because I have but one question.
Yeah.
Did you talk about these things beforehand at all?
With her?
Yeah. And I know that sounds weird.
Yeah,
but it's like, because you're
I
like,
have it in my profile and whatnot, like that I'm active and I like to do active things. I like to go hiking. I like to be outside. I like to go to the gym. I like to be active.
I mean,
and do stuff.
First of all, there's plenty of big people that just like being outside and doing stuff.
Right.
Like
but in her
That's
thing
active.
was like gym for life. Like she's in the gym.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't understand on like Instagram, where it's like you either put fitness or gym in your name and people are instantly watching your content. But they don't ever change for real. It's usually modeling the clothes, but then like hardly in the gym. Although respect to the ones that are in the gym, I've seen a lot of great videos where you see the transition and they're so happy for what they have succeeded in. That's what I want to be doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like that angle it's notorious.
You got to stop with those angles. You got to stop with the deceit, okay? Because you're starting off the relationship wrong already. That's a red flag.
So but you stayed.
Before I stayed, I had to show respect. She showed up. She took her time. I took my time. I wasn't just gonna
You'll just sound like a dick after.
Yeah, but like I was gonna say, before we go any further, I mean, she was nice. She was really nice. She was cool.
Yeah.
We talked, we laughed. There just wasn't an attraction.
There's no chemistry.
And I was and I texted. I went to the bathroom and I was like, bro, I got catfish.
I was waiting to hear a response, but I was also at a comedy show, so I was like not paying attention to my phone for it.
Yeah. Well, I was still showing respect too. I kept my phone out, or like in my pocket. I was still showing respect, and I just like.
It was just when you ditched to the bathroom for your red alert.
Yeah. That was like, but girls do that too, where they text their friend, be like, hey, call me. We got to go. They have a plan to get out. I didn't have a get out plan. I just needed to let it out. That I got catfish, because it was like grinding my gears in my head. And I'm like, all right, just get this out of your system and just continue. And yeah.
Dating, I couldn't imagine dating right now. First of all, thankfully I'm married to not have to be doing that, because I'm like, the streets. I first of all, I was never meant for the streets like that. Because I like a relationship. I don't get as much satisfaction, sleeping around and shit like that. I'm a commitment type of person.
Yeah, I didn't have the intent to get laid and do anything like that.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, I can't be on Tinder or Bumble. Not today. I'm gonna try and do it the like old fashioned way, just randomly walking up to someone like a creep and be like, yo, what's up? Hey, saw you from across the bar. Like, dating standards have changed a significant amount, but also people are feeling more comfortable kind of saying what they what they like and what they don't like. It's just there's always that fine line of still trying to not be a jerk about it, you know?
Yeah.
I do believe in having some preferences, but when they really do start to mark off different things and the market, you're just like not even getting a chance to know that person that you could be clicking with. So it's like it's always a back and forth. But I feel you.
Yeah.
But
Great.
you had at least a decent enough time, it sounds. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah. Very good time.
Off to the side.
I'm scrolling on my notes.
Okay, got you. We were talking about ghosts before. And I'm like, people start praying. I just wonder sometimes if a ghost starts talking shit, it's like, yo, why are you telling me to leave? I don't even mess with you like that for real. Like, you just saw me walking by, but I ain't say nothing to you. I ain't even say nothing to you. And you just out here, I rebuke you. And I'm like, but what did I do? I don't know. I just be wondering sometimes, what do ghosts be doing in their free time?
They need to fuck
What do
off
they
and
do
stop messing
when
around,
we're
they need
not
to dip,
home?
all right? You had like leave. I invite you here. Go.
They were there first. You don't need to invite.
Okay.
I don't
There's a
know.
lot
I
of
don't know why I
conversations
find
where
that.
we were
I don't
here
know why I
first.
find that so funny, but it's hilarious to me just to have.
No, because when you said you saw someone walk behind me that one day, all right, I had nothing but chills. All right, the hairs on my neck were standing up, and I was creepy. All right, I locked every door, I shut every door, I slept with the light on. I was tripping, motherfucker. I slept with a bat
saw what I saw, bro. I told you. Now here's the thing. I told you
there ain't nothing.
Could have been a lighting situation or whatever, but it looked like a white shade just passed right behind you. And I said, homie didn't even wave. He ain't even.
Are you talking about me?
It's hella disrespectful. I'm like, he could have said what's up. You're just not even with it. Bro, I've had a lot of weird shit happen in my life like that, so they don't bother me so much. I'm like, all right, y'all here, cool. Mm-hmm. You just not with it. You ever seen a ghost? You ever felt like you saw a ghost?
Nah, in my dreams, but no.
But not in real life? Okay, I feel you.
You know, we've all had those night terrors and whatnot, where you're kind of frozen, and everyone says they've seen the same thing. There's always that black figure or whatnot.
I think it usually depends on, is that black figure approaching you, which is typically different. Because, you could be locked in sleep paralysis and you're just seeing like a darkness, or like a situation I had recently was that darkness was encroaching. I couldn't breathe. It was a whole thing. I hadn't woken up and been like, yo, I should probably pray right now. In a minute, I was like, not today. Y'all ain't getting me today.
Not tonight. Nope. Let's reschedule.
I've right. I had stuff to do this morning, and now I can't sleep. So I gotta push that back. Y'all fucking with my schedule for real. I don't know. I'd talk shit to ghosts if they really wanted that beef. I'm like, all right, come on.
You want this smoke?
We're gonna be fucking locked up in an institute, fucking swinging that stuff that age. Bro, you ain't gonna get me.
Nah, I'm gonna.
Them shades got them hands though, for real.
You can't see me.
Shit, he's still there. God. Wait, my hand faster. Can you see me now?
I'm gonna be so petty about it. I'm just gonna pretend nothing's there, nothing's happening.
Just try and blatantly ignore it.
Oh,
and starts doing random shit where he's like, "Nah, I know you hear me. I know you hear me. Let me slam this cabinet one more time. I know you hear me."
Remember that Instagram video I shared with you? That one dude who was.
Oh, yo, bro, that ghost had him flip this way, that way, touch
He had
I
legs
said,
up.
no.
He had his arms behind his back.
Yo, I said, that's wild.
I was like, that's fake. Please, that's fake.
First of all, it better be. It better be. Otherwise, that dude needs to burn the house down and leave the country. Because that dude got flipped.
There's no way I'm staying in deep sleep like that. I'm not getting bodied like that. And I'm staying asleep.
I can't body. Like, yo, had his shit up, like, turned him up. God, yeah.
Like his head was even going.
I say, yo, get off that man. Get off him.
The power of Christ compels you.
He woke up like in shock. I say, yo, no, that can't be real. That
was wrong. That was wrong. I remember seeing a comment where like, yo, that ghost got game.
Yo, right? He was stroking up for no reason. I said, bro, you can tell that ghost was in jail before.
You know he had a body count in the physical.
Bro, he was taking dudes down in prison, first of all, because that man, he had technique. He knew what he was doing.
Like that. Who's that? The
Not
comedian,
okay, dude. Not okay.
Do that, boy. Who's that Ha Davis guy?
Oh, Jim, where
I'm trying to look it up right now.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I watched those still. What's crazy to me is really thinking about that. I would never want to think about that. Like, to have as many videos as he did about being locked up in jail, and that dude saying, "Toot that ass up." I'm like, nah.
You tripping.
Right. He's like,
finna be a breeze.
This 5 years finna be a breeze. I got the top button. Toot that ass, nigga. No, what?
I'm large and in charge.
He keeps calling him Bernard. I say,
Bernard?
I can't.
I'm on. He's like, guard. I'm on hard. Guard.
He keeps saying guard. That guard ain't coming. Dude, there's what he goes home and Bernard's at his house. What are you doing here? I'd be dying, but also I'd be terrified. I'd be like, yo.
This reminds me of
these from?
this is reminding me of Derek comedy, and
dude, I haven't
Bro
thought
Rate.
about Derek.
And that's where I discovered Donald Glover. Yeah, Derek comedy.
Same. And I actually no, I think I heard one of his songs first, and then I saw Derek comedy, and him in a couple of those skits. But that one was the one where I was like, oh, he weird, but he's hilarious to me.
He's like, no, bro, it's gonna be so fun, bro. Wish me luck, he says.
And a big blank.
This smells like Axe. Did you put Axe on this? Like a can and a half.
It's always his response that I'm like, yo, the straight face, like, yeah. Half can. No.
Yeah, and he's like, "This
is too much.
This bag is just filled with dills." He's like, "Yeah, those are for Chad."
Where's Chad?
So
is Chad in the back?
Even real? Y'all just played me like a sack.
He's like,
so do you want to bro out? He's like, no, I don't. He's like, I didn't think you wanted to. Like,
right.
he still tried.
He still tried. Schmooze up to said, bro. Yo, wild. That whole skit was you can't do that today.
This Jack Johnson album. I'm like, whose Jack Johnson album is it? I love Jack Johnson. He's like, let's go to my room and let's talk about it.
Play some GameCube.
and then there's the I forget who it is, but there's the chubby guy who's now on SNL. The way he comes in with his Superman, like,
bro, weird.
Why is the
video.
chat coming? Why is the
Hilarious.
chat coming?
He's getting upset and shit.
Chat's not even real.
Just
Why are the police outside? Why are the police outside? They should be inside taking fingerprints of things.
right.
And then he grabs the dildo. He's like,
Bro.
these are mine. These are my things.
Just-
He's like,
just
you're a
flopping
bad man,
around.
and you're a friend of a bad man.
It's- you got it too memorized, bro. Word for word.
Oh
It's
man,
hilarious.
I showed that video to too many people our freshman year of college.
It was hilarious, dude.
It-
Well, that was, I mean, shit, that was early college humor. Like, I mean, the predecessor to college humor for real.
Yeah.
And it's only gone downhill. College humor, they went stale. They just went for the masses instead of staying in their weird niche group. Where
Yeah.
it's like people like us, where we don't want to talk about it with our other friends because we're embarrassed. But also, we're still gonna watch it because it's funny. Bro, that was a different time in YouTube history. Goddamn, I loved it. I loved it.
That bitch is that.
Fat bitches, right? You like the song, but you don't want to do the thing. Bro, we used to say that all the time. And after we done, she asked, "You want a sandwich?" Hell yeah, I want a motherfucking sandwich. Bro,
Seriously? Like seriously?
The seriously part.
Oh my god.
Oh, in the wintertime, it should be warm and shit. Yo. So many. Or the dude in the woods. It was a black and white video. Fuck it. We used to quote the shit all the time. Where one. All right, forgive me, crowd, for the video language, but he's like, I want some pussy and some cut and some ball. The black dude in the middle of the woods. What? He talks about, I want a chicken, was it chicken sandwich with waffle fries for free? He's on the date with the chick. Never mind. It's too long. You don't remember.
I can't remember.
We used to talk about it all the time because it was a weird video. It falls right in the same group, but it didn't. It's not the same when I can't remember everything right now. But yeah, what else you got? What else you got?
I submitted for like 20 auditions today.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I was in the middle of work and like I'm just getting hit with all these tech issues. I'm like, dude, I don't even like what I'm doing. And they're just leaving me out to dry. And I'm trying to figure this out. And I keep saying, like, hey, I would really benefit from some more training on this new project because we only had 2 training sessions and they were maybe an hour long. And I'm supposed to learn all these applications just based off of the templates they sent me to read. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can read them and study them as much as possible to kind of like use them as a guide. But I would still benefit if someone, while I'm doing it, coached me as I'm doing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just so I can do it right.
But and that's weird that they're not accommodating to that, honestly.
No.
That seems weird to me. Because it's like you'd think that they want their employees, doing their top-notch work. And if you can't do that, we need to fix it. But that doesn't sound like your case. So you're just kind of chilling in the, are you, because you were working again, and then I think you said the other week here that you were back on hiatus because of whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've been benched since February 28th. So today was the first day that we got back to doing production, like where it's counting. And, before it's just been training videos or like assessments to kind of just keep our minds fresh about anti-money laundering and whatnot. Right. And those are required anyway, where we have to get like, I think 20 credits before this certain timeline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But so like some of the applications start working, like I'll try to log in. It's like access denied. But okay, we went through this 3 times. I got to really call IT again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I just kept emailing them, letting them know the situation because I don't want it to count against me. This is a technical thing. I'm like, I'm trying to do the work,
Right.
but your
And your
system's not letting
emails
me in.
or conversations that are recorded
Yeah.
should count for something, knowing that it's not your fault or some shit.
Yeah. So at a certain point, I just kind of like, I gave up. I was like, man, I don't even like what I'm doing. So I was like, all right, I had that moment where like, get into something that you do love.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, so yeah, I just applied to 20 auditions. There was one where I read it and I was like, oh man, this story, this character actually sounds really awesome. And before reading the character, like description, like physically what they're looking for, I immediately applied just based off what I read as far as like
and
who the character is. I didn't read
what he looks
physical
like.
specifics. And when I look back at the application, what they're looking for is a Black African American, ethnically ambiguous looking man. What?
Oh, they want a mixed black dude. Is
Basically,
what they're saying. Yeah.
basically, like what?
They're like,
why
we
not
want
just
them
say it?
black, but we don't want them like too black.
Right. I was like, this is coming off hella racist.
I'm
One,
like Hollywood and their fucking dude.
and two, they're gonna laugh their ass off when they see my white face popping up for like for the audition.
I mean, there are some out there that look like you. Real shit.
That's true.
I mean, shit. You see my sister. She's just the same. But and obviously my mom's dark skinned, but she's definitely on the racially ambiguous side for sure.
Yeah, she runs homies over.
That's my mom. My mom's not racially ambiguous, but my sister, nah, she'll beat on her, man. So we gotta be like, yo, don't put your hands on that man. Don't do that. You ever have to just be like, yo, bro, are you okay? Is she hitting you? He's like, yo, she might have hit me once or twice. Don't you be putting your hands on that boy.
So actually, that brings me up to the whole Johnny Depp case.
Yeah, it's a wild ride right now. I haven't settled on any side one way or the other, but from what I'm seeing in this part of the trial, because I only saw glimpses of the last proceedings.
Yeah, the last one wasn't
televised. It was more. No, I was reading the articles back and forth of what they had going on in his libel case, and especially the whole fact that she had ties with the judge is still something that boggles me. How didn't he accuse himself from the case and so forth? But now watching this one, it's like I've seen even more kind of domestic abuse cases on both sides, just because social media is now showing that presence, which is good. It's illustrating that it's happening to both sides, and we need to be tackling the subject like it really does happen to both sides, because it is a real thing. And I mean, you just see some of the facial expressions and looks that he has while he's on the stand, and it's just, something's awry. Anyone who's been in an abusive relationship would know those looks, like something's not right. Like, this man is hurting on the inside. And then they start playing the recordings and whatnot. I'm like, she's sounding a lot more aggressive than she ever led herself on to be. So I'm like, I don't know.
There was a lot of gaslighting in those conversations and a lot of pushing and trying to draw things out.
Right.
Tons of setups.
And like, a lot of the time she wasn't even letting him finish what he was saying. She would cut him off. And that's a narcissistic personality issue. That are also borderline personality disorder. And those are things I've learned from my wife, who's a therapist. I'm not just saying shit. So. But I'm glad it's getting attention, but it's never good attention on either side, seeing stuff like that. You don't want to even be in that situation to begin with, but it comes down to it. So it's like, but at least it's being talked about that men get abused as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
I
I haven't finalized any decision in my head of who do I find is right or wrong. But right now, I would say my mind is swaying. I would say that.
yeah. I'm probably in the same boat. There's a few things like he lost his reputation was damaged. He lost out. He got
Blackballed out
fired from
of
movies.
Hollywood. You know.
Yeah, he basically got exiled based off of just her saying it. Jumping on that Me Too movement, which is like it's a good thing, but it's also very dangerous too for
And
those people
again,
who.
she knew the judge,
Yeah.
and so she didn't have to do much of a defense, really,
Right.
or really
And
advocate.
I sympathize a lot with him as far as being the male of the being the male side of the relationship where the male is getting physically and emotionally abused. Like I sympathize with that a lot because like I've been there.
Yeah.
So just like seeing that, it's hard not to put yourself in that position.
Right.
You know what I mean? And empathize with that whole thing and understand like what the things that are going on in your head, because like I think it's different when, and I hate to, maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's different when a male hits a female in a relationship to where like feelings wise. Now, obviously I could be wrong. I don't know. But for me, like I would never do that, you know?
Yeah.
So me
We're
getting
told
hit,
that.
like it felt emasculating. It felt like a massive betrayal because I was like, damn, doesn't matter how angry we are, like you like physically wanted to like physically hurt me. And like and again, like it happened more than once. I was like, I get that we're in the heat of an argument and we say things we don't mean sometimes. Like, well, I'm still not gonna like physically try and like hurt you. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to emotionally hurt you too, but like I said, like in arguments, people there we all have toxic tendencies in our arguments a lot of times, it just emotions run high. But yeah, so
well,
like
when you're only speaking with emotion and really logic is been boarded out, it's just like you're aiming for shots that are gonna hurt somebody because you are hurt. That's the presence in you're in, and hurt people. You know what I mean? That's the cycle. And I don't know. I was raised where my mom's like, you don't let nobody put their hands on you. I don't care who they are. So at this point, I do have equal opportunity hands.
part of me feels that.
I'm not
really
saying
does.
I'm not saying I'm cold cocking someone, but I'm also saying I'm not just gonna get hit by anybody.
I think if it's someone I love, I think it's different. I don't think I would. Now, if they were coming after me with a knife or a bat, some self-defense is coming up for sure. But like if this is just a random strange woman who's coming after me and she tries to swing at me, like I'm gonna give her every opportunity to back the fuck up. But if she keeps coming, I've done every single thing to get out of the way, and that's my last object, that I gotta hurdle is my hand to stop her, then I might have to.
I'm at least going to give a hefty push. If you're swinging on me, out my bubble, get out my bubble.
Yeah,
that's all I'm
asking.
I'm
gonna block. I'm gonna try and keep you away, but like if you keep coming, something's gotta like deter you, and that's gonna have to be.
And it sucks that it's a hot take to say that you might strike back if it came to, but I truly think self-defense is a right for everyone, not male, female, other type. It's you have the right to not be touched if you don't want to be touched. If someone's then intruding upon that right of not wanting to be touched, I have every right to then retaliate. So I might do something. I'm gonna try every effort that I can. I usually try and talk situations down at first until I feel like I need to kick somebody down the stairs. That's a hold. But I'd rather talk something down because I personally find that's That's a greater strength to have, to really be able to take something that was so aggressive and break it down into an art, like a conversation, a discussion as to how did we even end up here, as opposed to just swinging on sight. That was never really my go-to. But I also, at this point in time, I just don't like disrespect. I just don't like disrespect. If I'm gonna respect everyone, I don't want disrespect coming my way.
Yeah,
So
I think
I now have a different stance when it comes to that portion of things. You know what I mean?
I think how you're just saying how like everyone has the right to not be touched, not want to be touched. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
the same goes for if you're in the middle of this argument and it's not doing good, like it's just getting heated and heated and heated, and you want to walk away, and then you have the other person who says walk away like you always do, or like calls you out on it, or calls you a coward for walking away. It's like, no, I mean that's what I would try to
It's a
do.
trigger.
I
It's a
would reach a
trigger.
certain point. Yeah, I would reach a certain point where like, all right, this is going nowhere. It's really doing nothing. I'm leaving. Like I want to go. I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna collect my thoughts. I'm gonna wait from this so I can think about everything that's going on right now, say the right things so I don't say the wrong things, and stop this before it gets worse.
Right.
But then you got, then you have certain individuals who will follow you wherever you try to leave. Like if you try to just go in the other room or say that you just need a break. Can we try this later? Can we stop and just come back to this? But
that takes the control out of their hands, and they're not huge fans of that.
Yeah.
But, at the end of it all, I hope things get straightened out, settled up. I'd rather not want anyone abused, honestly. So I just want it to be squashed, separate, and just go heal. Because it sounds like they both need that for sure. And being together, it's just not for them. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's a crazy part, like, of adulthood right now. I think for a lot of people, where it's like,
oh yeah,
we go through phases, right? Like I feel like our age group to maybe mid 40s, it's all about healing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a whole healing journey.
It was a weird transition of time and how people viewed things that really got us to this point where we don't want to be like our parents who were damaged all the way until they were 60, and then they're finally like, yo, I need to get some stuff off my chest. I don't want to be like walking around and an old geezer just pissed off at everything. I should probably figure these things out. So it's like once people got on that train, like, yo, we really do have to heal, because we're taking at this point, and that's why I think that everyone's taking everything so seriously, is because we're trying to heal, and no one feels like they're getting that chance with topics that are brought up. But I think in order to really get rid of these taboos, we have to continue to talk about it more openly and things. It's just people they feel like either one, first world problems, I should be fine with my lot in life because I'm doing better than like people elsewhere. But also, are you happy with your life? Like, you're kind of just putzing around. That's not a good way to live. Like some people in their more indigenous state, like they are enjoying their life because they aren't worried about the same social content and things like that we are. Where it's like we gotta heal, like, by talking about it, not just pushing it down. I'm a huge advocate of communication now that I've been through therapy. Feels like I got a superpower or some shit. Yo, I know how to handle things now, for real. Like, Loki,
Jovan, the
I'm
handler
doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Oh man, I don't know why, but just talking about superpowers or whatnot, it made me think. Have you seen Sonic 2?
I haven't even seen the first one.
The subject. You should. I think you'd like it.
I heard it got good reviews. What is that?
I think
Idris Elba is Knuckles.
A lot in the second one, huh?
Idris Elba is Knuckles.
Yeah, dude, he's hilarious as Knuckles. He really is.
I get it. I might check it out.
Yeah, there was a Super Saiyan moment that
did they do wild. Golden?
They did Golden Sonic. Yeah.
Okay. Respect. Respect.
I know it's a little bit
I
of a
was hyped
spoiler.
when I first got that in the game way back when. That was a dope moment. Just out here beasting through the level, fucking whirly birds and shit.
I was like, oh, Ultra Instinct
it
Sonic.
it was most definitely homage to Dragon Ball. For sure. For sure. Well, I mean,
and again,
the
it
hype
made me
train
think,
at the time.
why can't they do a legitimate live action?
They rush it because they want it just out. You know what I mean? They rush it.
Like,
It's stupid.
I gotta admit, so I'm watching Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm watching Halo, the Halo series, and it made me think about The Last Airbender. It made me think about Dragon Ball Evolution. And I'm just thinking like
trash.
Or Death Note even.
Trash city.
The Attack on Titan movies that they came out with.
I didn't even watch it because I knew that they were hot doo-doo.
I'm just like,
scorching hot butter.
Why? It's the material, everything is there. The fan base is all about like what they want to see. Why are you trying to tweak it, change the story, alter things? I mean, they did it with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. When that just came out too.
They're trying to make it for everyone. And we have to get out of this notion that we're making it for everyone. People have different interests. To try and rope them in with watered down dialogue of what actually went on, it's like it doesn't make it really inviting. They're like, yo, this is stupid. What are we doing? This looks dumb as shit. So it's like, make the one of the people I follow, kept on stage, he had a post the other day where he pretty much was like, we as creators got to get out of this realm where we're making things for everyone. We need to be making things that we like, and if everyone else likes it, fantastic. But like it for us, because we're more committed to doing things that we like to do, not the weird demand of society that we have followers now. We got to tailor make everything. No, just do what you like and you'll get by.
A target audience is called. And there's a specific target audience for Halo and Dragon Ball Evolution and The Last Airbender and so forth, and so on and so forth. You know, when you make it for everybody, you change things, you actually hurt your numbers and you hurt the story more because you have a huge fan base, a massive fan base. That's why they're so popular. But when you fuck up their childhood, essentially, you know, or in the stuff that these people fall in love with, they're not going to give you their money. They're not going to want to see it. So your numbers are actually trash because the people who are now even giving it a chance, who don't know what they're getting into, they're like, oh, well, this kind of sucks.
Where they got to go back to their friend and be like, yeah, I didn't like that. They'd be like, how'd you watch it? Yeah, the movie that came. Oh no, don't watch the movie. Stick with the anime or read the manga. Like,
like I said,
stop. I hate it. I do. But that's why I like the people that I follow, their content is more geared toward just things that I like, not for everyone. It's great. It's great.
We don't need to pander to everyone and everything.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I have to, and maybe this could be for both of us as far as like writing and whatnot. Because I'll get in those mental parts where like I'm writing something and then I'll be like, well, people won't like that. You know, we got to get out of that mindset.
Yeah,
because I'm a victim of that myself. I'm a victim of that myself. I'm like, if there's something specific that I wrote down and I really like it, and I think about that, I'm like, how would this be perceived? I'm like, but at the same time, like that could actually be really, really good if you just keep it.
Because it'll click with somebody who's like, I've been through that, specifically that. But, bro, what's one thing that you found in adulthood that you didn't really just like as a child? Like vegetables, like you ain't like Brussels sprouts or some shit where that's changed.
Oh no, I always like vegetables as a child. Something that I like as an adult that I didn't like as a kid.
Right, something that you fell in love with more as an adult than when you were young. Not to say that you're old now, because you're not.
Like
younger. when you were younger, a child?
Cleaning.
I always like cleaning. Actually, that's not true. I didn't
I
hate it, but I'm good at it. So it's like
I hated cleaning. I hated, but now I'm excited to clean. I'm excited when it's clean. I'm like, yeah, like you know what I mean. And if it gets dirty, I start getting anxious,
mm-mm.
and it freaks me
I
out.
will. It's weird. I've started to get into this pattern where I just tidy my house up first thing in the morning. Get like while Jill's getting ready or something, getting ready to go to work. I'm just tidying up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just fell into this pattern. I can't say I ever did that as a kid, but I can't say that I hated it because like cleaning for us, especially on the weekend, my mom's waking us up with gospel music, Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, and shit like that, where it's like, oh, we jamming while sweeping. It's a good time. So I didn't necessarily like, did she wake us up at 6, 7 in the morning with blasted music and her surround sound downstairs? Absolutely. Did I hate her for that? Yeah. But once I got going, I'm like, I can dig this. Completely take back. Oh, this mother. Ooh, I wish I could cuss her out right now. But I can't because I'm 12. Let me just go downstairs, scroggy eye. Okay. Dishes. All right. But I love cleaning now. But as I can't say that I purely hated it. It's just how it came about that my mom would do it. But I get it though. I do because when it's a chore, no one likes doing chores.
Yeah, we were brats about it. We're like, I'm not asleep. That we did that.
You know,
we threw that
good
out.
goddamn well, my mom was not gonna take that.
I'm your child. I'm not your fucking slave.
Oh shit!
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for that to happen to me. Karma's gonna come back and bite me in the ass on this one.
Hell yeah! Because I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna at least make cleaning fun. That way, again, it doesn't seem like such a chore. But I'm gonna be blaring music. That's what I do. I open all the windows in my house and I just blare music. I like fresh air, music, fucking killing
the sun
it.
coming in.
Yeah,
it's a jam session now.
It is. It's a full jam session. I'm listening to Toby Nigwe, listening to Sam Henshaw, Leon Bridges, listening again, Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, things like that. I be getting hype. I be getting hella hype. It's good energy.
Oh yeah.
By the time I'm done like cleaning my house, I have like 12,000 steps in on the day. But that's because like I specifically will like leave stuff in other places, so I got to go back to it. So I got to make trips up and down and up and down. You know, trying to stay healthy, active and shit. But spring cleaning for sure is one of my favorite go-tos. But let me see. As a kid, what did I hate that I like a lot of stuff. Oh, you know what? I didn't like people as a kid. I'd rather be by myself. But now
how much has that changed now?
50-50.
Because
I like people. During pandemic and being shut in, I was like, yo, but I like interactions too. Hold up.
See, here's the thing, like, and I found out, like, people are like they're introverts or extroverts. I found out there's a middle ground. There's an omnivert, I think it's called. So that's what I am. In certain situations, I want nothing to do with whatever's going on and who's there. It really depends on the situation, the time and place, you know?
Where your vibes at, for real.
Yeah.
So I get that way. I like my alone time. Like I'm in this room a lot just because I like being by myself. But also I like interacting with people. Cause you know, I like cracking jokes and shit. So it's not as funny when you're doing it to yourself. Now, mind you, I do laugh hysterically at myself for no reason. And then I'll go and tell Joe, and she'd be like, she'll laugh, but she'll hate herself for laughing.
Yeah. So laughing at yourself, yeah.
I
did that today.
literally no, go ahead. I had a joke that I told her one time. It was hilarious to me. It was a
Finish,
Harry
top it
Potter
off.
joke. It was a Harry Potter joke. Where it related to sex. I was like, yo, you gonna let me slither in? Slither in?
Yeah, I respect that one. I respect that.
I got it after two. It was hilarious, but I got it. It worked because of how stupid it was. But she loves Harry Potter. So I was like, yo, why don't you let me go ahead and slither in?
I say, I wonder if she Hufflepuffed your ass and kicked you out.
Oh god, nice. Oh, fucking about to say there's a door, but yo, there's the Griffin door. Trying to boot you out.
Go,
Ravenclaw, you're out this house like right now.
Oh,
she's
man.
using all the house names.
Dumbledore. Dumbledore. There's like a
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Bro, that was Snape. Another funny ass
Snape.
One that
Severus Snape.
Hermione. Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley.
Bro, fucking back when I was an RA for the Upward Bound program, me and the other RAs, we had that on a loop one day. It was funny to us. I think the thing at the time is we were going through the movies, all the movies that were up until that point. Because I had never really sat down and watched them all. I think I watched like the first two, and there were like 3 more movies out at that point that I hadn't checked out. So a big old fan who he was in the other dude squad, he's like, no, we're gonna sit down on the weekend when the kids are gone and we're watching this. And then he's like, now this is gonna make more sense to you. It's gonna be funnier to you, the Harry Potter Papa Show. But it was hysterical. I don't know a single person in our age group that didn't hear it like at least one time. At least one time. But viral videos, that was shit. We were moving away from TV and just watching that for a while. College time. But
the good old days.
Oh, the good old days.
But so when you said talking about laughing at yourself, I had a moment like that. Dude, and I was laughing because of how childish I was being about it. So I was doing squat snatches and I was bringing the bar up, the bar path, keeping it close. So I was banging it against my shins and my shins were bloody. So it was bloody on the bar. So I went and got, a disinfectant wipe to clean it off and whatnot. And I'm sitting there and so here's the bar and I'm just like, I'm bending down, I'm really getting into it. And then it mid stroking it like I'm laughing. I'm
the fact you said mid stroking it, you're like,
yeah.
God.
I hope no one's watching me right now because like I'm into it. Like, I'm really trying to clean it. Like, I'm putting some elbow grease into it, and I'm like, this is not a good look for me.
It's not. It's not.
But like I'm just
like, yo, he's training for real.
I'm just like, oh no.
That's when you know you need a new relationship.
Not a good look.
You're just out here.
Not a good look.
Just out here. Let me. Ooh. Oh, this feels familiar. Oh, damn. But dating is rough, so I know it's gonna be. Yeah, tread those murky waters like lightly.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Maybe have more open conversation about the type of active in your life that you want.
Like, before we meet, these are my requirements. Much like you, if you want to say must be 6 foot, has to have this, have to have that, yada yada yada. I will say,
I hate when people have that as their go-to. Like, no, you need to be this tall, such and such, have abs and whatnot. But if a dude were to say you can't be over 170 pounds. People are wiping the floor with that, man.
Uproar.
I'm like, but I can't. You trifling bitch. I'd be mad because I'm like, the argument doesn't make any sense that they can say this, about dudes, but dudes can't say that about them without hell being broken loose. I'm not with it. It's either don't say shit at all, or everyone's allowed to say whatever the fuck they want. It's just pick a lane, goddamn. Stay in it.
Yeah. If you're gonna be demanding and critical about what you want,
the person has every right to do the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say my requirement was just be like, I just need to see a full body. I don't want a naked picture.
Not a naked, but at least stand up in a full length mirror.
Yeah. Do a spin.
I'm glad I'm not in these streets like that. God damn. I'm so glad. Oh,
the deceit. It's the deceit.
I don't like being lied to. I don't
know.
Some people do. Some people don't mind, but I'm like, no, I'm not with that. Tell me the hard truth instead of the soft lie. You know what I mean? Goddamn.
Yeah. You can at least come to some conclusion with the truth.
Yeah.
You know, with the lies, it's just there's always things left.
Yeah. That, or you're always trying to patch up your story or some shit. You gotta always fill some stuff in. It's like, or we could just be honest with ourselves and keep it pushing. You know what I mean?
Stop playing the games.
People. Just be honest. Goddamn, just be honest. You ever just like want to cuss out everybody, but you know you can't because that's then you against everybody? This is one of those hills where I'm like, just be honest. And everyone's like, fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna lie to y'all then. Okay, shit. That's what y'all want. No, I'd rather just tell the truth and deal with whatever comes after that than keep lying about some. I don't like watching my back though, you know? I don't want to feel like I'm going to get caught in some fuckery. I have enough mental health issues as is to want to put that on top of the list. I can't do it.
No, sir.
All right, bro. That's all I got for right now. Oh shit, I had another good comedy show that I went to. I don't remember damn near anyone's name, but they were all really good. It was better than the Mike Epps show. I was like, yo, and these people, they're like no names, and they were killing the stage. It was funny. Jill and I had a great time. She didn't feel awkward about anything. There was no extra weed smoke in the air.
That's always a good sign.
Time. But now we got to pull back because all our money is going to this trip now. We're spending a lot. Yeah. But we're trying to enjoy ourselves together, you know, especially, you know, all relationships will have their rocky point at some point, but it's like, how do we repair after that? And I find getting out of the area that seems toxic and being on neutral ground, you have a chance to really talk about things a little bit more in depth without feeling trapped, you know. So I like that where we've been bonding more. It's been fantastic for us. And this is just something we're both looking forward to, you know. So that's what I got, but that's still like about a month off.
Yeah.
A month tomorrow. Yeah, it would be a month tomorrow. So the countdown's on.
People should keep track of Jovan's progress in the training period.
Yeah.
And also, so we tried to
trying to abstain from candy. Oh,
420 special.
I was gonna try and dip out without even
before we end this segment, this show, we need to talk about how we could not figure out how to go live. I mean, we could go live, but not with a shared screen. We were trying to figure that out. I
deleted every little bit.
Yeah, really showed our skills.
I'll go live. Shit. I've never went live a day in my life. So this was like, all right, yeah, I figured I'd just click the button. We'd be good. That was
That's what
not
I
it.
thought.
And
I
then
thought it was
I
just as
told
simple
you,
as like Zoom is. You know, send an invite, go live, sort of deal.
right.
But it
I
wasn't.
tried to figure it out. I told you I'm a give up after 5 minutes if I haven't figured it out, but I'm pretty positive I'm gonna figure it out. And sure enough, 5 minutes later, Tanner, I fucking did it. God damn
Yeah,
it.
I'm stretching, getting ready for bed, and I see that text, and I was like, of course. Yep.
Of course. Well, yeah,
Sounds
we
about right.
tried. So when you come to that point in the last episode, uh understand that we're dumbasses sometimes and we don't get the simple stuff right.
Yeah.
Well, you could have
Wha-
just let that slide. You could have just shut your mouth. Could have been out the door. No one was checking for us on 423.
No.
I
No.
wanted to hit up Sarah because she would have been fun to just be chatting with on 420.
Yeah, I told her that we were doing one, that we were doing a 420 special, and that we were gonna go live. I think I told her we were gonna go live, but I didn't
Dude, it
tell her
was
that
like an
we were about to
hour
record.
and some change trying to fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, yesterday was Charlie's birthday.
my man's 9 now, huh?
Yeah, it was my dog's
No.
birthday. Yeah, Charlie's birthday is 9.
Shit, that means Ty is a month from now.
Yeah, old
They're
man.
born on the same day, the 24th, just a month or so later. So I was like,
Yeah, they old boys.
you have her send you pictures?
I don't think she was home. I don't think she was in
Okay.
night at the time. I think she's back home in Rochester.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to get out there soon and pay a visit.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Or I'm actually
Yeah,
hoping to bring him
you
back
could
soon.
have
There's
just
a couple apartments that I found that accept dogs, but you got to go through the process. So
yeah.
hopefully I'll get one of them.
I
I
hope you do
can
too.
bring his
Before
ass
you
home.
get your boy back.
Yeah,
The boys get a chance to play with him again. That'd be nice.
that'd be
Shit.
that'd be a big win.
Mm-hmm. I know that'll boost your morale. That's good.
Yeah, right. It'd be good to have the homeboy back.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I wouldn't be alone.
Way to end on a depressing note. And to two people who don't have many friends, I've been your host, comedian Joby, with my co-host
TB.
I don't like you. You could have just said Tanner, and I would have been okay with that. I don't.
All right, that's the show.
You had to do it. All right, yo. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Bye-bye.